believes that this man can get the job done. Vasily Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Beijing, China, here is the acclaimed featherweight champion of the world known as the Monster, Zhu Can. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous three-division champion of the...
What a pleasure it is to be here. I hope... for this battle between these two athletes. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Again, downstairs. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
They're both trying for a knockout. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That counter punch caught him clean. And that jab just missed with the left hand. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside and just banging and banging and banging.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Zhu Can in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hand, the straight left hand. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home with that jab. There's a counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Jukan in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. Nice counter shot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nobody home with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jukan in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't...
And there's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't want to trade shots. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
He misses with that jab. He misses with that straight left. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Jukan in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Looking to land the hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He misses with that straight left. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They miss with the jab. And he scores with the counter. Lomachenko is buzzed. Goes Lomachenko. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. He's
It's the same again.
Let's start the 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He misses with that jab. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Can't land that jab. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jukan in that last round. Round 7, here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Just misses with that jab. Couldn't land that jab. That counter shot lands. Jab misses. Blistering hands. Hold that thought. Lomachenko in trouble. Lomachenko on the canvas. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Loma in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need... Now, don't wait to load up. Don't be looking at
There's the bell to start round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That left uppercut doesn't score. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Misses with the straight left. That jab doesn't find a home. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. Lomachenko goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So it's onward and upward after a...
Ya recibido.
Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said, I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. They can't keep my hands tied. I need we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause all they regardless, who go the hardest, whole family is a chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there?
I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach. Up against them, Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
Can you imagine being the fighter? Sometimes you think under the lights it's hot, but when you got the sunlight, it's a lot to take in.
The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Caution is being thrown to the wind. That hook won't score. The jab slightly off target. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning, or air con, as they say in the UK.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice your back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. He misses with that straight left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell.
There's the bell for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That jab doesn't find a home. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Only catching air with that hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Talk about a There's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab won't score. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Missing with the left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Back at it in round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Ukrainian has been rattled. It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Nice counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Jab slightly off target. That jab misses. He threw a punch and just got 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. A borderline disaster. There's the bell to start round 5. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Punch, counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missed with that hook. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. And the big cat goes down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. There's the bell to start round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And down goes Fury.
What?
Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ya están regalando. What the fuck?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked! This could...
Pero no se defiende.
As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there.
Iya, kan. Lagan apa?
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
Ada soalnya penting ya.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Beaten, bruised. There's the bell for round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
A big whiff with the right hook. They both want a highlight reel knockout. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which fighter will say no mas? Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Ada apa?
Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Round 8, and we're off again. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Do you believe this? One punch. We watch it again. That punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Final final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. They're unanimous.